Alrighty, folks, so we're just going to kind of pull back in this area and kind of assess the situation. We have a lot of whales here in the area, so we do just want to kind of slow down and let you all look around and soak it in. Look at all of the different spouts in the area. Now, as you can see, most of the whales in the area right now are all single humpback whales. We don't have too many groups around us right now, so perfect example of the fact that these whales can sometimes be more solitary and have no problem hanging out by themselves. These whales are moving around quite a bit. It's very obvious to me that all of the whales here today are on a little bit of a mission. It's going to be hard to get close to one. These whales are moving around pretty erratically. Once again, we are just going to kind of drive through the area, let you all see as many whale tails as possible. Whoa, reach right over right inside of our boats. Don't know if any of you happen to be looking in the right place at the right time. Well, we just had that whale jump out of the water really close to us here, folks. So keep your eyes up over at 2 o'clock.
Make sure you're not standing on any of the benches.
I do just want to make another quick reminder. I know it can be really tempting to stand on benches and railings, but we do need everyone to keep their feet on the deck, please. I know it's tempting, like I said, but it's the safest way to watch whales out here today. So breaching is what we call any sort of behavior where these whales bring their bodies up out of the water. It's a fitting name, I'd say. There's that whale coming up again here at 3 o'clock. So breaching is pretty rare, so we are even lucky to see one breach out here today, let alone 3 already. The other whale further out, breaching a couple times. So because it is such a rare behavior, we don't know exactly why. That whale going down on a dive. We don't know exactly why these humpback whales breach. So we do have a couple theories as to why these humpback whales jump out of the water. They are kind of known for their acrobatics above the surface. Now we do think a part of the reason is for communication. There's that whale up again. We're at 2 o'clock. So that breach makes a very loud sound to us up here at the surface. But when you consider that sound travels faster underwater, it's likely that all of the whales within miles heard this one breach next to our boat. It's possible that this whale was breaching in response to the other whale breaching further away. We don't know exactly what these whales are trying to say to each other. But they do have excellent hearing. I do think that could be a way for them to communicate. So we do also know that humpback whales can carry up to 1,000 pounds of barnacles on their bodies at a given time. Imagine those would probably get a little irritating, a little heavy, kind of weigh the whale down. We do know when they breach, they slough off skin. In fact, that's how we get skin samples from these whales. So we do think that the force is enough to help dislodge some of those barnacles as well. And we do oftentimes see younger humpback whales breach more often than adults. This humpback whale, believe it or not, is pretty small. I know it looked pretty big when it jumped out of the water. But we think young humpback whales will actually breach, kind of get used to their environment, learn more about what their bodies are capable of. That whale's still kind of hanging around us over at 2 o'clock, but be sure you're keeping our eyes up all around the boats. Earlier we saw that whale breach further out. With this many whales in the area, you never know what you're going to see, so keep your eyes up. whale. We see so many in the area. We're just kind of slowly chug along. Make sure you keep your eyes at that whale. Could come up again.